Hi, I'm Simon. Today we're going to show you how to test and replace the shock absorbers on your LG washer. If you have been experiencing excessive vibration, loud banging noises during spin cycles, wet clothes at the end of the cycle, and your washer walking across the room, it might be time to check or replace these parts. Before we get started, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more helpful appliance repair guides. Let's dive in and get your washer running smoothly again. With over 2 million products in stock and the know-how to help you to do it yourself, we are AppliancePartsPros.com. Let's start by gathering everything we need for today's repair job. For this job, we're going to need a Phillips screwdriver, a pair of adjustable pliers, half-inch deep socket, some Vaseline, towel, and a boot seal clamp tool. This LG washer has 3 identical shock absorbers, 2 in front and 1 in the rear. Let's start with the front ones. Go to the rear and unplug the washer, turn the water off. Open the filter door at the bottom left. Pull the drain hose out of the clip. Using the Phillips screwdriver, take out 2 screws on the left of the filter and pull out the white housing. Take out 1 more Phillips screw at the bottom. Our next step is to get to the back of the washer top panel and using a Phillips screwdriver, take out 2 bottom screws, 1 on each side at the plastic brackets. Slide the top back for the less than an inch and remove it. Pull the detergent dispenser out. Press the locking tab and remove it. Using the Phillips screwdriver, take 2 screws on the sides of the dispenser opening out. Continue to that right side corner of the panel and remove another Phillips screw from the inside. Pull on the top edge of the control panel to release the clips along the top. Open 2 retainer ties and disconnect the cluster of the plugs. Lift and remove the control panel. The next step is to open the washer door. Pry out and remove the retainer spring holding the door seal. Pull the door seal off the lip, push it inside. Using the Phillips screwdriver, take out a couple of screws that hold the door latch. Now move to the top of the front panel. We need to remove the 6 screws at the top edge. You can use a power tool or heavy-duty Phillips screwdriver to break them loose. After all the screws are removed, tilt the front panel out and lift it from the bottom hinges. Check visually if any of the shocks look shorter and the top is tilted slightly on the side. Thus you can determine a bad shock absorber. The shock absorbers are mounted with 2 pins, one at the top and one at the bottom joints. Each pin has a locking tab that needs to be pushed down in order to remove it. We are going to use the half-inch deep socket to do so. Push on the socket on the rear portion of the pin and using pliers, pull the pin out. Remove the shock out of the bracket and push it aside. Then remove the bottom pin the same way and take the old shock absorber out. This is the old shock absorber next to the new one. If you don't have this part, you can get it from AppliancePartsPros.com. Slide the new shock in the bottom bracket and align the holes. Put some Vaseline on the locking pin that's supplied in the kit and push it through the joint. Install and secure the top of the shock absorber the same way. Then replace the shocks on the opposite side and the rear of the washer exactly the same way. After the 3 shock absorbers are replaced, all we have left is to reassemble the washer. I hope you still have all the screws and parts ready. Let's dance! Bring the front panel, place the bottom on the hinges. Using the Phillips screwdriver, secure the panel with 6 screws. Reach in and fish out the door latch. Place it into the cutout and secure it with 2 Phillips screws. Install the boot seal on the outer lip. Make sure it's on properly. Put some soap on the retainer spring ring. Place it in the groove on the top and sides with the spring at 6 o'clock. Using the boot seal tool, stretch the spring and mount the retaining clamp in the groove. Check if it's all the way in. Pull hard on the seal. Install the Phillips screw inside the pump filter door opening near the bottom. Screw in the pump filter. Install the white bracket and secure it with 2 Phillips screws. Push the housing drain hose into the clamp. Install the little door on the hinges. Bring the control panel in place. Put the harness through and connect all the plugs. Secure the harness with 2 wire retainers. Adjust the control panel and clip it on by pushing it forward. Secure the right side with a single Phillips screw from the inside of the right corner, then install 2 more Phillips screws on the sides of the detergent dispenser opening. Clean the detergent drawer and slide it in. Install the top panel, align it and push it forward to lock. Then secure the panel with 2 Phillips screws. Open the water and check for leaks. Plug the washer in and have a happy laundry. Great job on tackling those shock absorbers and getting your LG washer back in shape. We are eager to hear how your repair journey went, so feel free to share your experience in the comments below. If you found that you still need replacement parts, don't worry, we've got you covered. Simply visit appliancepartspros.com with your washer's model number and you will be set to order what you need, with most orders arriving within a couple of days. Thanks for trusting us with your appliance repair, and we look forward to guiding you in your next DIY project.